This is FIGHTSTAR Championships. This is the co-main event, the FIGHTSTAR Championship European Middleweight title between Justin Burnlinson of the Dungeon and George Smith of SBG Manchester. Jay, this is one fight I've been waiting to see.
Yeah,
from the two top amateur middleweights in the country.
Excellent fight to see. Smith 6-0, Burnlinson 13-1. I mean, you know, you could list their accolades other than the records. You know, they've both got plenty between them, but let's just say this is a great fight.
Yeah, George on the British Olympic judo team, Burnlinson Thai boxing as well. They're just so well matched and very, very different attributes in different areas.
Yeah, and you know, this kind of clinch position will be somewhere Smith's definitely confident.
Yeah, with obviously Smith's background in judo, strong in the clinch. He's worked the strikes into the clinch really well. Expect him to start throwing knees in, using the head, and developing the judo into MMA.
Yeah, and he's worked a good ground game as well. I saw him submit his last opponent in Doncaster. He's got the finishes in his arsenal.
Yeah, certainly. Burnlinson showing his strength though, turns George onto the fence.
Yeah, very strong young man. A record 13-1 in MMA, and I know he's got an extensive record in K1 as well. Oh, nice.
Oh, well, that's judo. That is judo 101. And then he switches.
Yeah, front headlock almost.
He likes to switch from the darts choke, the anaconda, some of his favourite moves.
I was going to say just before Burnlinson got thrown on his head, like engaging your hips like that with a guy like Smith's very dangerous. But you know, he's fighting a good guy, sort of in his own kind of range. You know, that's the confidence of the man. Like, you know.
Yeah, certainly. You know, Burnlinson's not got to 13-1 and amateur titles without having that. But again, look, the judo throw. Burnlinson managed to stop it.
Not down for a guillotine.
He's got a tight guillotine. That's on tight.
Yeah,
this is a bad position for George Smith.
Smith tried to bail out of it backwards. He's put himself in a really bad position.
This could be a finish. He's got that on tight.
He might just
George needs to boost off
from there.
He's got his hand there. He's not looking at it tapping.
Yeah, you knew that Smith was in a bad position when he abandoned his, where he was to go there.
Yeah,
anything to take the choke off. I think the guillotine's now off. But Burnlinson's going to land on top. And he has got a very good ground game. Obviously, great BJJ at the Dungeon.
Yeah, definitely. As I said earlier, top BJJ guys, Sean Colfer, Aaron Nesbitt, obviously the head coach, black belt.
I think Burnlinson's a purple belt BJJ. Obviously, Smith no strangers to the ground.
Yeah, George a good blue belt. Now under Carl Tanswell, SBG Manchester.
And obviously, you know, years of judo groundwork as well.
Yep. So, you get to see George Smith off his back.
Yeah, not many guys that are able to put him there, but Smith really, you know, puts the full commitment into the throws. Burnlinson, the second time, managed to stay on his feet and locked in that guillotine straight away.
Yeah, well, that was a good first round. It's what we expected, very, very high level technique. Both working the striking in that clinch. You know, George, as you say, got the better. Burnlinson learned the lesson of putting his hips in, engaging his hips there with the judo guy, and the second time he came off better.
Yeah, and Smith's still learning these lessons in MMA as well. You know, 6 fights into his MMA career, you know, that'll be a lesson learned for him the first time. He knows it's there the second time if the hips aren't quite there. You know, and I'm sure whatever happens in this fight, both guys are going to be taking some valuable lessons from it.
So we'll talk about the standard of the corner. For Burnlinson, you've got George Smith's got Alex Minogue, MMA fighter. My brother Dave Butlin, who's the M1 England team coach, who's had George since he started at 16 in MMA, and Matt Inman, who's obviously a top level black belt as well.
Yeah, it's 2 very experienced corners for both of these guys. And it sees it, you know, this fight, the levels of skill that both these guys have got wouldn't be out of place. In the pro ranks, Burnlinson coming out with some good shots there. He's got a great straight right.
Oh,
and George gone down.
He's dropped it.
The referee stopped it. It looked like he maybe came back a little bit, but referee Paul Crossley stopped the fight. George is not happy, but that was a big shot and he went down hard. You can't blame a referee for erring on the side of caution with the amateurs.
Yeah, it was rocked, and there's some like. But the thing is, if you get dropped with a shot and you rocked, and then there's a couple of shots landed on the floor, you know, you can't argue the referee jumping in.
Nah, Paul Crossley, you know, doing what's right for the fighter there. Burnlinson, you know, that is a killer right hand he's got. As I said, I've seen him knock guys out with that before. Perfect shot, done well. Smith, you know, annoyed, but you know how much of that is his body going through the motions. You know,
that's right. His first loss, you know, and he's got a lot to come back for. Like we said, these are the two top middleweights in our opinion in the country. So there we go, the champion,
beautiful
Justin
performance.
Burnlinson.